CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens.
In studio right now. Shout out to Junior. Shout out to TK for that incredible interview. I thoroughly enjoyed everything that is happening right now in the studio. But guys, I'm getting kumbuli. I'm not gonna lie. Where the food is where my soul is, and that's exactly where we are. We're still vying for Africa Day right here on Cape Town TV on Ekse channel 260, and I'm with the Brian Master as well as my influencer who are with ProVeg, and we're doing everything that is pro-vegetable, that is all about buying and being together. Now, can you just talk to me through this? I mean, first of all, we saw it, and I see things are changing color. The meat is coming together. What is going on over here? What's the progress? What is it looking like?
So we're basically done, and I'm going to give you a piece to taste quickly.
Ooh. Yes. You guys know I love food.
So yummy.
Okay, cool. Guys, I'll tell you the truth because I'm an honest person there. So, I'm watching y'all. Okay.
What do you think?
It's good.
And it's all made out of mushrooms.
It literally tastes like meat.
How insane, right?
So that was the chicken one. We've got the beef, we've got the schnitzel, we've got a crumb chicken burger, pork-style sausages. So you've got a little bit of everything.
I feel like I definitely want to try everything. I mean, everything looks so good. Now, you were talking about meat to this. Some people are asking themselves, what about affordability? So talk me through the affordability of all the foods that are on here.
Yeah, so for sure some of them are a little bit expensive because they are the most technologically advanced burgers in the world.
Yeah.
And so the Beyond Meat ones are a little bit more expensive. You can get them at Woolies. But when we look at the fries products and the herbivore products, definitely a more affordable price point.
Yeah.
And then if your number one factor is price, then that's where we go with the millies, you know?
Okay. And then that's still healthy, still not. What is your favorite part about all of this? What's your favorite product?
I was going to say my favorite part would definitely be the eating. The eating part. I mean,
Eating everything?
Exactly. But I'm definitely quite interested in having some of these bangers with some extra vegetable trimming, some sauce, a nice little. Making me, my mouth is starting to drool right now.
Listen, I know the Ekse presenters in studio are watching me going, I want to be there. Sorry, darling, you can't because I'm eating here. But right now, though, let's check out what's happening in the studio. I know Lama is going to get his hands a little dirty because karate is in the building. Let's check it out.
You know, that's right, Luandile. Karate is in the building while you're enjoying that food. Ladies and gentlemen, now, if you ever wish to become a guest presenter on a live television show, now this is your chance. This June, we're looking to host the young people. You need to be between the ages of 18 and 35. You need to be vibrant. You need to be energetic. You need to be opinionated. And if you think you've got what it takes, please email ayanda@capetowntv.org. Tell us all about yourself so that you can be part of this greatness. Like Olwandile Bechilo Gengogo, we are during karate, which is within, which is a very beautiful spot. I love it because TK ikufundisa discipline.
Absolutely.
You don't dibana nabantu nje ati, you know, and I know karate, and then they don't do that. They're very chilled. Monique, who's a sensei, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Before we get to the sport itself, I want to find out from you, what does it mean to be an African?
TK kind of stole half the words out of my mouth. Thanks for that. Anyway, so my easy answer to that is being African, specifically South African, means a lot to me, especially in the times we live in. I get to play a little part in breaking down barriers that have been existing forever. And if I can play a bigger part, that would be great.
I love it, Monique.
Yeah, so that's my little story about being African.
Oh, man. But let's get straight into it, right, Monique? We know that you are the sensei. So tell us more about the organization and these young, handsome gentlemen that you've got over
All
here.
right. Okay, so yeah, on my first left, I've got a little Aiden Fortain. Guess how old he is?
How old are you?
Aiden?
You use the microphone.
11.
11!
No way. I thought you were 6.
And then on my second left, over to your right, you've got little young Ruan Potgieter, who's also been having very many challenges in his life. Guess how old Ruan is?
How old are you, Ruan?
I'm 10 years old.
10.
Yes. So the little message about karate that I'd like to share is, if you take a look at, I'm not 21 anymore. We've got all shapes and sizes. Karate is absolutely for everybody. It's an easy, safe, effective sport. How we got started, well, first of all, we belong to an organization called Okinawa Goju Ryu Karate Do Kyokai. It's a very pure form of Okinawan Goju-ryu. If you think of karate, it's not Jean-Claude Van Damme, it's more your Steven Seagal. You come to me, I'll take you down. It's that one. Okay, so it's more aligned to that. We've got 36 odd dojos all over the country, of which mine's in the northern suburbs. We've got quite a few all over the show. So we train very hard, and we'd love to train many, many more people.
What does it take to be a good sensei?
Well, a good sensei definitely needs to know how to work with children.
Yeah.
Do I know how to work with kids, guys?
Absolutely.
Oh, they don't sound very excited. Thank you for that. So basically, yes, you need to understand children. You also need to understand that each child is different. Specifically at my dojo, I don't want 100 students. When I want to teach small little groups, because each and every child has got his own story, and each and every child is very special to me. I've also got different instructors, and each of them, they've got their own special touch. And during COVID especially, it was extremely challenging with training. Most school sports, as you guys know, have stopped. We were, however, allowed to continue training, but in a very special way that little Aiden is going to tell you about just now. Yes, so in a nutshell, I've been doing martial arts, mostly karate, for, how old am I now? I don't know. Let's make it around 34 years. Wow. I've been training since I was 10. And yes, it's a lifelong journey. I'll never stop. And I'd like to inspire anybody of any age to start karate.
Yeah, before we get to the kids, Monique, I'd like to find out, since we're talking about children, is dojo a safe space for parents to leave their children?
Well, a very good question. So absolutely yes, depending on your dojo. Any parents that would like to send their child to a dojo, there are two very important things, actually, May, let's make it three, that you need to ask. First of all, and this is a very a contentious subject, the police clearance certificate. That's a very important thing. Everybody who works with children in our country, they are school teachers included, they're required to have police certificates, police clearance certificates, so that you're a safe person to leave your kid at. And then secondly, look, karate is a contact sport. Right now during COVID, we're not allowed any contact, obviously. But kids can still get hurt. So your instructor must at least have in minimum first aid level 1. And then most importantly, your dojo. Make sure the guy didn't go and print himself a certificate on the internet. Make sure he belongs to a proper organization. There are a set of questions you can ask, and I'll share that with you guys offline, and you can share that with the viewers who are interested.
Little Aiden, I want to find out from you, how has being, with this organization helped you, and how has karate, in fact, helped you in terms of your day-to-day interactions with other people?
It really kept me focused in school. I struggle a lot in school. It actually kept me disciplined.
Nice.
So I always listen, and it really pushed me to my limits.
Right, that's beautiful. Ruan, I know that you struggled a lot with bullying, right? So how did karate help you in that instance?
Ek het kalm gebly en ek het net vir die vruggen sê laat sy kan uitsort laat en moenie bekleierery begin nie. Dan gaan jy in eerste in skel kom, nie die boelie nie.
Now he has a blue belt. Bullies, are you ready? I don't think you are. Let me take the microphone so that you can give us a young demonstration. Monique, what are they going to show us?
Well, first of all, they're going to take off their jackets, and Aiden, you can remove your mask. And they're going to do the first Goju kata for us. Goju kata, many Goju styles practice this, so a lot of you out there will be able to relate. This kata's name is called Geki Saidaiich, your first kata.
Okay, give me a
all right,
jacket, Aiden.
so guys, just space out a little bit more for me. Aiden, make sure you don't crash into there. All right, and then I'm going to, from the side over here, I'm going to cue you. All right, and you've got less than a minute, so make it strong and hard. Right, kata, hajime. And finish your kata. Thank you so much, guys, and bow.
That's what you did to any other show that plays between 4 and 5.
What?
We did this. We kicked you. We're going to an ad break so that no police is learned. Keep it locked.
CTV family.